Boosie just announced he plans on pleading guilty tomorrow, and he's facing a couple years in prison. Boosie was originally arrested in San Diego while he was filming a music video. Now, Boosie went live to let them know he outside. That's how the police got on his radar to know, okay, yo, Boosie is in San Diego. But this is how Boosie got caught. So reportedly, the police was watching the IG story of a dude by the name of KP2. While watching his IG story, he posted multiple photos and videos of Boosie with that gun on his IG story.
Right.
The police reportedly seen that, and they went ahead and got a warrant and went ahead and pulled over Boosie, found the gun. Boosie tried to pull it off on his security guard. Security guard wasn't claiming it.
Dang, what the You paying a security guard and he not claiming the gun? What are you paying him for?
Got arrested. Shortly after Boosie got arrested, WAC 100 will claim that he found information that proves that this dude who took pictures and videos of Boosie with a gun and put it on his story,
he's a snitch.
WAC will say he has proof that this dude is allegedly an informant, and he been.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Man, oh man, boy. You gotta close that back door. You can't get snaked out by your homie.
Working with the police.
Nah.
That's crazy.
The one that was going viral, like it was on all the blogs, side by side with Boosie Live, and then split screen with Boosie Live, like screenshots of both.
That's gone.
One thing I will say though, if motherfucker can see your gun game, you probably ain't doing it right. And excuse my voice for I'm sick, congested, snotty nose, all that, but you not doing it right if you got your gun in plain view. Put that motherfucker in your waistband or in your drawers. You see what I'm saying? Put the tank top over the drawers. Put the shirt over the drawers. You decent. Motherfucker can't see. The police might be able to see that it's something right there, but they can't tell you it's a gun. You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't even be in this position. Number two, I did a quick Google search. Boosie, you 42 years old, bro. It's time to take your ass in the house. This outside shit is for the young niggas. It's time to go to the bar. You got that big ass crib. Go to the barbecue. Come back home. Go to the kids' parent-teacher conference. Come back home. Go to work. Come back home. You still outside thugging and gangster. You're 42.
And the fact that he ducking and running, he ain't answering phone calls on the streets, don't look no better.
Turn his comments off too.
Them said whack.
He turned his comments off?
Yeah. Nigga, listen, they said whack. Let me tell you what you I said what. When you put the letter up, showing his letter to the judge, his name stamped, and at the bottom where he said, I don't want to go to the same court date as my co-defendant.
You know you told on him. I don't want
That's nasty work.
That's crazy.
So hold on, he had a post up today talking about asking about my co-defendants, ask my co-defendants about me. He took that post down. Now he just posted 26 minutes ago a screenshot of US 6ix9ine saying never trust a who really hangs out with real life informants.
Hey bro, he can put
Never trust a nigga who really hangs out with real life informants. How am I supposed to know he's an informant? What? That people be saying some dumb ass. And why does WAC 100 know everything?
put up everything he want. That sealed document, your downward departure, your letter to the judge, still stick.
Yeah.
Let's say Sammy the 6ix9ine is my artist, and whoever the else y'all want to put in the car. Let's say all of them with me. What that got to do with you? We talking about, see, whenever do that, that's what I really know. We gonna trust his paperwork though.
That's what I was saying.
We gonna trust his
It was
paperwork.
crazy.
Though.
We still ain't read the real rule on it. Mickey over there getting all this together.
Oh yeah, nah, he trying to get some little. He got some little blogs.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen to me. He's running right now. He's running like a.
Ah,
He can kill him. The judge kills him. Oh yeah,
I don't know how they did it or where they found this from,
wow, I don't
but
know
they
either,
found
bro.
a letter that this dude apparently wrote to the judge, asking the judge for a separate court date because apparently he was allegedly cooperating and snitching. Like, it's weird. So he has that in his history. So if he has that in his history, right? If he allegedly has that, Is it a coincidence that this will be the same dude who was just recording Boosie with the gun in his back pocket and
Right.
posted it publicly?
Right.
I don't know.
Ain't
But
no
apparently the
coincidences,
police seen all of that and they used that to apparently pull over Boosie and arrest him for this gun. Now,
my question is, they say he was in San Diego, right? He's from Louisiana and he lives in Atlanta. How does so get this, my uncle accidentally became a millionaire because of a bird and some walnuts. Long story short, he driving home from work and a bird flies through his window and try to steal the walnuts that he was eating. Out of nowhere, a drunk driver in an 18-wheeler truck comes out of nowhere, smacks his car, totals it, and he ends up in a hospital for 42 days. Now this is where it get better. He got a lawyer from Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury firm, and they handled all the paperwork, all the appointments, all the additional costs, and my uncle is now a millionaire living in Florida. So if you get seriously hurt, your case can be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan does not play around with lowball offers. They're the biggest for a reason. They've won a lot, and it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. They've won $12 million in Florida and $26 million in Philly just for crash victims. That's 30 to 40 times what the insurance offered. If you are in an accident or if you're injured in any way, you should know how to protect your rights. Don't overthink it. Take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you the compensation you deserve if you become their client. And here's the best part. It's 100% free unless you win some money. If you think you got a case, you're just a few clicks away from changing your entire life. You can start your claim now at www.forthepeople.com/Mac or by scanning the QR code on the screen from your phone's camera. San Diego police. Why would the San Diego police randomly be on an Instagram live? And how would they be able to get a warrant so fast to pull your ass over and get the gun? That don't make no sense.
Boosie was fighting this case like for a while, for about like a couple of months. And then out of nowhere, Boosie announced to us that the case was dismissed.
So God good, sucker ass. Hate me. I'm lost for words right now, man. Take me a trip across the country, bro. Go to about 3 different countries. God good, boy. He'll make a way out of no way, bro.
No cap, though. He ain't lying about that shit.
And they love me, bro. Finna take me a trip, bro. Everything coming back around. Finna get my rights back, my gun rights back. My bond money back.
My bond money back. Oh, fuck that. Get paid, I did get paid. But if he's saying it's...
I'm grateful, bro.
He's saying the case over, so what are we talking about?
Thank you, God.
Boosie was crying because he didn't want to leave his kids.
Right.
Because after he was arrested, he apologized to his kids, right? Because he felt like, yo, man, bro, I'm too old to have to go do 5 to 10 years for a gun case and leave my babies to raise themselves. But people like Charleston White didn't want to see Boosie cry, didn't want to hear it, and they called Boosie soft. They said they thought Boosie was gangster. Why is Boosie now crying over a damn gun case being dismissed?
Say, y'all, I heard Boosie got out of jail crying yesterday. I heard Boosie got out of jail crying.
This is what I be saying about nobody is a gangster, bro. You could be a gangster all you want to and say all that shit you want to, gang. Nobody is a real definition of a gangster is nobody, bro. Everybody gonna cry. And don't nobody want to go to jail. Don't nobody want to die. It's just a weird it's like some weird fallacy that everybody want to get on the internet and act tough like they bulletproof. They don't care about going to jail. They don't care about dying. They'll kill you in an instant, all this. Man, people, we all human at the end of the day, bro. Like, motherfucker need to chill out, twin.
I've been on my knees, man. I thought you were gangster, Boosie. I thought Boosie supposed to be gangster. Man, that nigga got out of jail crying, man. Say it's too early in the morning.
You can't blame niggas for laughing.
Did Boosie get out of jail crying, talking about he was praying all that gangster shit? Sereno said
Boosie's case was originally dismissed because they filed a motion claiming the charge was unconstitutional. Boosie was charged with felon in possession of a firearm.
Right.
Now, they filed a motion because earlier in that year, the Ninth Circuit Court ruled that it was unconstitutional to issue a blanket ban on felons. The court ruled that people who committed nonviolent offenses still has their right to the Second Amendment. Boosie was convicted only on distribution charges for marijuana, so he don't have a violent crime history. Now, the prosecutors...
I thought he went to jail for murder, though. Oh, but he beat the charge, so I guess they can't say he did it.
Fought a similar motion by another defendant in another case, and they beat it. So they could have very well beat the Boosie motion to dismiss, but they just never responded back or opposed.
Right.
So the judge dismissed the case. So Boosie thought he was in the clear for good. Prosecutors refiled charges against Boosie.
Damn.
Boosie and his team of attorneys filed to dismiss the second charges, claiming double jeopardy and claiming it was vindictive prosecution. They claimed that because Boosie filed to get his passport back, the prosecutors, they filed charges to punish him for filing to get his charges back or filing to get rid of the hold on his passport. So, but apparently the double jeopardy was denied because the judge is claiming, bro, we dismissed it without prejudice. So they are still in there.
If you dismiss it without prejudice, for everybody that don't know what he's talking about, if you dismiss it without prejudice, they can bring the charge back if it's still in the statute of limitations. The statute of limitations means that you have 7 years after you commit a crime for most crimes for them to charge you. If they don't charge you in 7 years, they can't charge you. Double jeopardy is, this for everybody that just don't know. For double jeopardy is when they charge you for something, they find you innocent, and then they talk about you coming back to court. They can't do that. But if they dismiss it without prejudice, they could do that. You see what I'm saying?
Right, to file these charges again upon you. And apparently they filed an additional charge. So the first charge was just felon in possession of a firearm, but they add another charge, which is being in possession of a firearm with drugs or near drugs. So the court document says this is a status on this matter. Previously, counsel for the defendant has filed motion to dismiss, both for double jeopardy and vindictive prosecution. The court had already denied a double jeopardy request. I continued over the vindictive prosecution with direction to counsel to file a more fulsome memo on that. That did not happen. The government did file their own response to it, and in light of the government's response, and because counsel is not pursuing this, the court is denying that motion to dismiss, which honestly is embarrassing as F.
Yeah, that's bad.
This man came online crying, shedding tears, thanking Jehovah, talking about how his enemies who pray for his downfall was put to shame.
Yeah.
How you gonna lie on God like that, homie? Yo, bro, this man clowned Charleston White. He clowned everybody, bruh. Right? Who spoke on this subject just for him, to make God ashamed, bro. He said, yo, this was the work of Jehovah. God is looking down upon him. God really F with him. He can't lose. And then 4 months later, he's being charged again?
4 months later, it's crazy.
Now, credit to him. He's been trying everything in his power to get this case dismissed. Boosie has called upon Trump after saying F Trump, by the way, which they all do it. Diddy said F Trump in multiple interviews. When he got jammed up by them folks, the first person he called was Donald Trump. In the case of Boosie, they recharged him. His motion for double jeopardy got dismissed.
Why do they always call Donald Trump? I don't understand that. Why do they always call Donald Trump? This is what niggas be saying, like, I thought you was a gangster. That's what gangsters do. They die and go to jail. Go to jail. Go do your time. Why you calling them motherfuckers begging and shit? Go do your time. Fight the case. You get charged, found guilty. Go do your time like a gangster.
And the first person he called upon was Donald Trump, the same person he talked about like a dog online. So Boosie wrote on Twitter, Trump, check my case out. My case was dismissed, but Biden's DOJ recharged me with the same gun charge. Biden pardoned his son. Yo, these dudes are sellouts, bruh.
What?
Yo, how was you so anti-Trump and pro-Democrat? Trump gets in office and now you snitching on Biden because Biden pardoned his son, but Biden ain't pardoned you. Yo, this man says, yo, DOJ recharged me with the same gun charge. Biden pardoned me. No, Biden pardoned his son. Of course, I was told I am the only person in the country facing that charge now. President Trump, I already was given a 10-year sentence in
Motherfucker, respectful as hell. President Trump. Like, come on, man.
state
It's embarrassing.
in 2009 for third offense marijuana. Grams. I never was even offered rehab, straight to prison. And Trump,
You are a felon, Boosie. They don't offer felons rehab, Boosie. If you want to smoke loud so bad, why don't you move to a state where weed is legal? Then you can smoke all the loud you want to smoke. At the end of the day, bro, this what I'll be saying, gang. Like on bro, and all jokes aside, I know I'm being funny as hell right now, but on bro grade, check me out. This nigga is 42 years old, man. 42. If you still getting caught with guns and drugs, bro, you need to sit your motherfucking ass at the crib, gang. Me personally, I live in Miami. If I'm smoking some loud, I'm either outside or I'm in the crib. I don't drive around with loud in my pocket. I don't drive around with loud. And if I do, I make sure it's a misdemeanor amount. You can't just do whatever the fuck you want to do, and then when you get locked up for it, you a known felon outside in a different state with a gun that everybody can see on the back of your waist. Now you want all this extra shit? Like, I don't get it, folks. Like, that ain't how life
I'm a
works.
rapper / filmmaker from Baton Rouge. Nah, Negro, nah. I thought you was gangster, man.
Right.
I thought you was the Don Dada of Baton Rouge. Now you a filmmaker. Cut it out, man.
Yeah.
All right, I was targeted. My mouth and things I stand on get me in a lot of ish, but I'm real. Every time they go to jail, man, they Martin Luther King, bruh.
Yeah, every time, bro. They Martin Luther King or they Malcolm X and they Muslim. Why do y'all always turn Muslim in jail?
Nobody thinking Boosie is a threat with his mouth, bro. What type of social change you think Boosie's mouth is gonna bring? Cut it out, bro. These dudes can barely speak 2 syllables. My lawyer, Megan Blanco, can explain this case. She knew the charges and against you were bad. What?
I don't know.
Yo, you was addressing the president and you got all type of typos. Bro, this right here is incoherent. She knew the charges and against you. Oh, okay. So you doing some more bootlicking. So she knew the charges against you were bad. She even spoke about it on the radio. This man say, hey, Trump, my lawyer is on your side, man. Pardon me. All that bootlicking and begging to Trump didn't work.
Hell no, it
Trump
ain't
probably
work.
seen that request and said, get out of my face, bro. All of y'all. And I'll be real, if Trump was considering pardoning Diddy, I would probably think that Boosie would probably get one. But for what? Like, Trump don't really got like anything
Trump
to
ain't
gain,
got nothing to
right?
gain. This is Trump's second presidency. He can't go back to being a president after this is over. There's nothing he's gonna get by pardoning any of these rapper niggas. It's over with. He did that shit for Kodak Black so he can get a second term. Y'all need to wake up.
To the black community, bro. Like, he's not trying to vow for no re-election.
Right.
So he really don't need to do the Kodak or the Youngboy move, man. You feel me? Like, at all. So because the Trump thing isn't working, Boosie done went to court a couple of times. It ain't looking good for him.
Hell no, it ain't looking good.
And quite frankly, if I'm Boosie, like, why am I going to court, bruh? I was caught on camera with the guns on me, and then when they pulled me over, I had the same guns I had on me on IG Live in my possession, bro. It's a done deal. Case closed. Like, there's nothing you can do to get out of that. So Boosie would announce, man, that after fighting this case for a while, he's taking a plea deal. So Boosie would say, just accepted a plea from the federal government on my gun case. I thought this case was over and I was going to get on with my life, but God don't make mistakes, and I'm tired of fighting. Talk to my family, and this is the right decision. To all my fans across the world, say a prayer for your boy and go get the new album. Words, so fair alone. I don't know, man. Now, what I would say, man, Boosie is sounding a little desperate because
Hell yeah, he
tweeted about something that Anthony Edwards said probably about 2 or 3 years ago. Anthony Edwards, bro, I'm capping. Probably like what, last year during like the Olympics. Boosie tweeted, Anthony Edwards told Obama, we ain't gotta do all that now. I love this ninja. He from across the track. Boosie is from Baton Rouge. Ant Edward is from Georgia. But I know what this is. This is slick begging, man.
What is he talking about?
Boosie C, man. Anthony Edwards got that $300 million contract, homie. Boosie about to go to jail, man. He needs somebody to put money on them books. This is slick begging, man. You can't tell me any different, bro.
What the hell?
Man. So, I don't know, man. I probably expect Boosie to get about 5 years.
Yeah, it's over. It's bad.
If he didn't take that plea, he probably would have got like 10 to 15.
Yeah.
But y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys...
And again, gang, Boosie one of them niggas who want to be in the street culture. He refuses to give that shit up. Like, and this what I be telling motherfuckers, like, just give it up. Give it up, bro. You grown. You grown. You grown. He's still in interviews talking about he hates snitches and he hate this and he a real gangster and he don't do this because he a real savage gangster and he a gang, all his fans and this. Like, bro, stop trying to be a fucking gangster so bad. Like, when did being a gangster become more important than being a dad or being a husband or just being free? You got this gun on you, so you wanted to be gangster so bad that you 42 years old with a motherfucking gun on you outside in San Diego, California, where guns are illegal as hell. You got a gun on you out in the open. You ain't got them motherfucking in a bag. You ain't got it tucked in your drawers. You ain't got it up your ass. None. Because you refuse to you got a bullshit security guard who refused to take the gun charge, and because you refused as a well-known famous rapper, you refuse to just go get off-duty police who can legally have a gun because you want to keep it gangster. Okay, so when are y'all gonna learn that, quote-unquote, keeping it gangster, keeping it real, keeping it street is gonna end up, your ass is going to end up in jail or dead. There's no other in between, folks. You 30, 39, 40, 50 years old and you still getting shot in Dallas. You still going to jail for loud and guns and fighting cases for the feds. And bro, you supposed to be at home taking your kids to school and cooking barbecue on the weekends, gang. You got this big ass house with a motherfucking big ass, you got your shit bigger than 6 Flags in your backyard. You got 7 pools, 3 16 ATV tracks, a motherfucking golf course, go-kart racing. You got all this shit in your backyard, man. What the fuck are you doing? I wouldn't be leaving the house. Nigga. What are you doing? So now I'm looking at, he's 42. Let me see how old he's 42, right? 42. He finna be 43 in November. So you finna do 5 years and get out when you 48? And you 43 years old and you finna have to go to prison and line up for child and fight for your life and all this stupid ass shit. For what reason? Because you wanted to keep it real with some motherfuckers? Hey, none of them people you trying to keep it real, trying to keep it gangster with, none of them people gonna do nothing for you while you in jail. None of them people gonna have your back with nothing, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You fucking be crazy as hell, you ask me. But I'm lame because I don't want to be gangster. I'm lame because I call the police. I'm lame because y'all niggas weird as hell, boy.
Hold this bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Hold this bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon minute. Me body chill, at least I won't bite. My